Coming up next in Burbank On Demand, Burbank Water and Power has built a reputation for reliability, but outside forces may cause power outages during some of the hottest days of the year. We'll explain why.
Do you have any idea how much food is wasted in this city on a daily basis?
Good question. We'll share the answers. The impact may be far greater than you think. Swinging, hiking, swimming, just a few ways our Parks and Recreation Department is helping us play more. Maybe there's something there for you. And the latest issue of Currents Magazine has plenty of news to feed your brain. We'll show you what BWP has in store for you this time. It's all next in Burbank On Demand. Hello, I'm Drew Sugars, Public Information Officer for the City of Burbank, your host for this edition of Burbank On Demand, a show you can watch anytime you want on demand. Well, the summer heat often zaps us of our energy. Another place where energy might run low this year, right here in Burbank. As Peter Masurlian reports, the culprit for this potential shortage and possible power outages is last year's Porter Ranch natural gas leak.
We all remember the 4-month Aliso Canyon gas leak near Porter Ranch that started in October 2015. Well, what happened then with natural gas might impact your Burbank electricity. That's because natural gas is the energy source that powers Burbank's power plant. And as Aliso Canyon continues to be repaired between now and the end of the year, BWP and the 16 other power plants in Southern California might not be able to meet demand. The natural gas those 17 power plants need takes 3 days to make its way to the greater Los Angeles area from Canada, Wyoming, and other large facilities in the United States.
Aliso Canyon works as a buffer so that we have the right amount of gas flowing through that piping system to be able to get to the power plants and other uses of natural gas here in Southern California. And so without that buffer, we become susceptible to either not enough or too much gas flowing in those pipelines, which could cause natural gas being denied to these power plants, which are the major uses of natural gas here in Southern California.
Year after year, BWP's reliability is better than 99%, so the possibility of shortages is not taken lightly. In 2014, in fact, BWP had no outages, almost unheard of in the industry. To reach perfection, the utility had taken the proactive step of replacing equipment that might cause power outages.
We're particularly proud of how reliable our electric service is, but unfortunately we can't guarantee service. There's Mother Nature that can create a windstorm, there's an automobile accident that can knock out a power pole, and in this situation this is an outside force that we just don't have any control over, and it's not just affecting Burbank, it's affecting all of Southern California.
In case there is an outage, which could possibly last an hour or more, BWP recommends 4 things. Get ready and be safe. Stay prepared by having working flashlights around the house, as well as backup systems for any sensitive or critical equipment. Find a cool zone. Places like the movies, the mall, or the library can keep you comfortable. Conserve energy. If you hear an outage might happen on a given day, delay doing the laundry, and limit the use of appliances like dishwashers. And always try to keep your air conditioner set above 78 degrees. And most important, update your contact information. Go to readyburbank.org and click on the Burbank Community Alert button. In signing up, you'll receive time-sensitive emergency alert messages wherever you specify, such as home, cell, or business phones, email address, and/or text messages.
We really want people to get in there and sign up so that they can be informed and make informed decisions about themselves and their families.
So far, fewer than 1,500 Burbankers have signed up at readyburbank.org, and that's out of 43,000 homes and 5,000 businesses that very well could be caught off guard if the lights do indeed go out. For Burbank On Demand, I'm Peter Masurlian.
Now again, if you haven't signed up for alerts, go to readyburbank.org. It's not just for potential power outages. If you register, you'll be notified of other significant emergencies. Well, ever toss a piece of fruit because of a minor blemish? Well, if you do that, you'd be doing much more than wasting food. You'd be wasting all the resources it takes to bring the food to you. You'd be wasting gas needed to move the food to the store and then to your home. You'd be wasting electricity needed to keep the food fresh. And in this case, wasting all the water it takes to grow this banana. That's a lot of waste. Our next story aims to give you a clear view of how much food we all squander and what we can do to break this wasteful habit.
Ow! Dude, what's your problem? You think it's cool to throw a perfectly good apple into the trash? What is wrong with you? Look, man, do you have any idea how much food is wasted in this city on a daily basis? Shh, don't speak. Just listen. Let's haste, not waste. Every day in this country, 40% of all grown food is wasted, thrown away, not used, discarded prematurely, and or generally chucked. Can you believe that? That's like taking almost half of this grocery store and making it disappear. Look at that, man. Look at that. That is a lot of food just gone.
Hey, buddy, do you mind? I'm trying to shop for my kids here.
Yeah, sure, no problem. There, you happy? But it's no joke. Did you know that 1 out of 7 people in Los Angeles County are food insecure? They don't know where they're gonna get food for their families each day, and here we are just throwing it away. And would you guess where a lot of the food waste occurs? Presto garbaggio! That's right, here at home. Hey, buddy, nice digs. 20% of the food we buy and bring home never gets eaten. That's crazy. In fact, 90% of us throw away food too soon. Each year, 300 pounds of food gets wasted per person. 300 pounds! 300 pounds, man! Hey, wow, what's this? Ooh, pretty thick. $1,500, all right! Of course, you can just chuck that too. Did you know that each year the average family of 4 wastes about $1,500 worth of food? And it's money out of your pocket and just gone. And where does all that wasted food go? Trash-a-cadabra! Here, to our city's landfill. Here, my friend, have a helmet. Safety first. Yep, discarded food and other organic materials currently take up 40% of landfill space in California. This dump would be a lot less dumpier if we would all just stop wasting food. And did you know that all this rotting food is producing methane gas? It's a greenhouse gas, which is 20 times more dangerous to our climate than carbon emissions. That's right, my little friend. It's yours and mine and every American's civic duty to help stop food waste. But don't you worry, you can do it. Hey, we can all do it together. Right, just look out there. Do you see what I see? I see a path. A path written in the sky to end food waste forever. Okay, cue infographics. Plan your meals and then shop accordingly, being mindful of how much you're buying. Buy less each time and shop more frequently. Embrace ugly food with cosmetic blemishes and odd shapes that others may not buy. Cut out the bad parts of food and eat the rest that's still good. Embrace the idea of leftovers. Freeze food for later use. Prioritize menus around food expirations and be sure to eat what will go bad first. Take home unfinished meals at restaurants in doggy bags. Donate any food you can't finish to family, friends, or neighborhood food banks. And educate yourself and find other tips to end food waste at SaveTheFood.com. So, what do you think, little buddy? Can you do it?
Yes. Yes, I can. And so can you.
Thank you to Walter Lutz for putting that piece together. The state of California is getting serious about food waste. A new law requires certain businesses to cut down on organic waste. Now, individually, it's really up to each of us. To learn how to cut down on food waste, go to burbankrecycle.org. They have some useful tips and other information that will help keep our community clean. Still more to come with Burbank On Demand. Stressed out? Maybe you need to play more. How Burbank's Parks and Rec Department can help you get in touch with a part of life we often neglect. That's when Burbank On Demand returns.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Welcome back to Burbank On Demand. Remember, every story you see here can be viewed and shared on demand. Just go to burbankca.gov and click on the YouTube icon. Now, in just a few moments, we're going to show you the many ways Parks and Rec helps you play more. But first, let's see what's new in Burbank.
Welcome to What's New in Burbank. Do you need to get rid of household hazardous waste that's dangerously collecting dust around the house, but you're not sure where to go? Well, for one day only, the Hazardous Waste and E-Waste Roundup takes place on Saturday, September 10th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Burbank Fire Training Center, located at 1845 North Ontario Street. Here's your chance to dispose of things like household batteries, pool chemicals, pesticides, oil filters, motor oil, antifreeze, car batteries, pharmaceuticals, and fluorescent light bulbs. And don't forget your e-waste. You can drop off computer monitors and CPUs, keyboards, televisions, printers, and cell phones. It won't get any more convenient than this. For more information on dropping off your hazardous waste and e-waste at the Fire Training Center on Saturday, September 10th, check out the website, lacsd.org. After an extensive redesign, Johnny Carson Park is now open to the public. As you walk through the 17-acre park, you'll notice the updated features such as exercise stations, scenic viewing platforms, multiple picnic areas, and a shaded playground. One of the many goals of this project was to restore an existing 885-foot stormwater channel to a natural creek and create a multi-story natural habitat with educational signage that highlights the importance of riparian habitats. To get more details about the improvements to Johnny Carson Park, watch the Mayor's Show as Mayor Jess Telemontis checks out the redesigned park at the grand opening on July 21st. The Mayor's Show will run on the Burbank channel throughout August and September, or anytime on YouTube by simply searching the Burbank channel, Mayor's Show. Burbank residents and members of the police department were out in force on August 2nd for the kickoff for National Night Out, which returned to the Chandler Bikeway after the last 2 years in downtown Burbank. The annual event is designed to foster police and community partnerships, as well as encourage neighborhood camaraderie. There were plenty of activities and fun to be had along the bikeway, in addition to individual neighborhood block parties held across the city. The nationwide event encourages neighbors to get to know each other and members of public safety to learn how to make Burbank a safe and welcoming community for everyone. The Burbank Public Library invites you to a launch party on Thursday, August 25th for Burbank in Focus, a digital library of historical Burbank images. The goal of Burbank in Focus is to assemble, digitize, and make web accessible historical photos that represent Burbank. This project promotes preservation awareness and appreciation for local history through community outreach. So come out to the Buena Vista Library on Thursday, August 25th and see how you can help Burbank in Focus create a usable, viable, accessible, and relevant online collection of images that define Burbank's heritage. For more information about the library's new digital photo collection, visit burbankinfocus.org. The Greater Los Angeles County Vector Control District wants Burbank residents to know that one bird and one mosquito here in Burbank have recently tested positive for West Nile virus. This serves as a reminder to residents to take necessary precautions to avoid mosquito bites by using insect repellents containing EPA-registered active ingredients such as DEET and oil of lemon eucalyptus. West Nile virus is spread to humans through mosquito bites and can be fatal if not treated properly. Residents can help limit the local mosquito population by checking their property and dumping or draining any standing water which mosquitoes need to breed and survive. If residents are still experiencing mosquito problems, they can receive help from the Greater Los Angeles County Vector Control District at 562-944-9656 or visit www.reportmosquitoes.org for more information.
And the Emmy goes to Drawing Power of Burbank, State of the City 2015.
The Burbank Channel has earned a coveted Emmy Award during the 68th Los Angeles Area Emmy Awards recently held in North Hollywood. The Academy recognized the city's government TV channel in the Information Segment category for a video featured during the 2015 State of the City address. The video, titled Drawing Power of Burbank and narrated by then Mayor Bob Frutos, is the fourth Emmy win by the city's Public Information Office in the last 11 years. The 15-minute State of the City video focused on several topics, including economic development, I-5 construction, tourism, and BWP's commitment to innovation.
Funny, I know a little something about drawing power. Say, why don't you lean a little closer? I can show you.
How'd you do that?
A little magic of the cinema.
Why are we in black and white?
Sir, this is a government video. We do have a budget, you know.
The video also featured a segment on the impact Warner Brothers Studios has on the region's economy. You can watch the entire video on demand by going to burbankca.gov, typing Emmy in the search box, and clicking on the provided link. I'm Peter Masurlian, and this has been What's New in Burbank.
Thank you, Peter. Well, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yes, it's a famous quote from The Shining, but it's originally a proverb that's still true today. Now, whether you're a child or an adult, it's important to play. With that in mind, the Burbank Parks and Recreation Department wants you to know that parks are not just for kids. They're your lifelong partner when it comes to play and exercise. Kristen Smith is here to help us navigate the many ways kids, adults, and families can get out of the house and play more.
It's never too early to start to play. This expression swing at Mountain View Park gives parents and children the opportunity to experience one another's facial expressions while at play. When a parent or grandparent and a child make eye contact during play, something special happens. Hello, I'm Kristen Smith from the Parks and Recreation Department. While play is important for a child's development, it's also beneficial for people of all ages. So let's rethink our idea of exercise. It doesn't have to mean running laps or lifting weights. Think of exercise as leading an active lifestyle and look for opportunities to incorporate more fun and play into your daily life. Like the kid on the swing, play stimulates portions of the brain that are responsible for coordination, thought, and language, which is necessary for the early development of a child's life. What's also essential in the life of a child is a party. The Parks and Recreation Department offers 3 fun-filled party packages. The Go Party team of experienced staff will lead games, crafts, and activities that are sure to make a splash. Bring out your wild side and knock your party out of the park. Another activity that is fun for the whole family is swimming.
Both of our pools used to be seasonal. Now we're offering year-round programming to the patrons in our community. So more families and individuals are able to enjoy our services.
Whether you're in it for fitness or fun, swimming provides plenty of reasons to get in the water. It'll make your brain happier, reduce stress, and is one of the best all-around forms of exercise.
There's definitely a lot of programs that encourage families and kids to, have fun, play around here. Aside from our summer programming, we have lap swimming year-round. We offer a swim team year-round as well, and a water polo team. We have aqua aerobics, aqua Zumba, learn to swim lessons, private lessons. We have a ton of stuff going on here.
Another fun way to get fit is at the drop-in activities that are available for all levels, from beginners to top caliber play.
We have two great new programs that just came our way. One is pickleball, which is a huge success. Great way to get your heart going, get your body moving, and most importantly, everyone out there has a smile on their face.
It's a great workout. We love it. We love playing here. Really glad they started pickleball. I wouldn't stop playing unless I couldn't walk or anything.
There are many ways to stay in shape. A great fitness destination for the whole family is at the outdoor exercise equipment located at Ralph Foy Park, Johnny Carson Park, and Whitnall Highway South. The outdoor exercise equipment can be enjoyed by all fitness levels, ranging from kids to grandparents. Hiking is another great way to exercise, enjoy nature, and see a spectacular view of Burbank. The Stow Canyon Nature Center offers many docent-led hikes that appeal to all ages and abilities. There are hikes for everyone in the family, from the Little Explorers hike for kids ages 2 to 5, the Full Moon Evening hike for the adventurous types, to the Hike for Health for adults 55 and older. The Stow Canyon Nature Center is the perfect destination for outdoor recreation. From the moment you can walk to the day you take your 200th billionth step, usually around 80 years old, exercise and play adds joy to life, relieves stress, boosts learning, and connects you to the world around you. The Burbank Parks and Recreation Department is dedicated to helping you get fit, have fun, and create healthy family bonds that will last a lifetime. So get out there and play.
Thank you, Kristen. Now, for more details on all the ways you can get moving in Burbank, visit burbankca.gov/parks and recreation. Still to come in Burbank On Demand, have you checked out the latest edition of Currents? We're going to show you what you're missing and a sneak peek at the Mayor's Show. Burbank On Demand will be right back.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Burbank residents are likely familiar with this quarterly magazine. It's called Currents, created by our community-owned utility, Burbank Water and Power. In just a few pages, you'll get some interesting facts and valuable advice that could save you money and energy. Here's BWP's Jeanette Meyer to show you what you're missing.
Hello, I'm Jeanette Meyer with Burbank Water and Power. 4 times a year, BWP sends out a newsletter called Currents, and this is the most recent issue. Here's a quick preview of some of the stories we hope you find interesting. Every June, Currents features Burbank's annual water quality report. It's important information about where Burbank's water comes from and the myriad of water quality tests that BWP performs to ensure that safe drinking water is delivered to you day in and day out. This year, we added a short article about lead. The water quality crisis in Flint, Michigan may have some Burbank residents wondering if there is lead in our water. Well, good news. We do test for lead, and every test has come back at non-detect levels. We're happy to report that BWP continues to meet or exceed all state and federal drinking water standards. Now, speaking of water, what's the latest on California's drought? Well, I wish I could report that the drought is over, but that's not quite the case. We did have some good news with heavy rains and snowfall, mostly in the northern part of the state. For right now, the state's water supply outlook is better than it has been in a while. And for that reason, the Burbank City Council just voted to allow landscape watering 3 days per week. The days are Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We still need to make every drop count, so please make sure you adhere to all of Burbank's irrigation requirements. Last, what may be the most important article in this newsletter, unfortunately, has to do with the possibility of rolling electrical blackouts. You've heard of the natural gas leak that occurred at the Aliso Canyon Natural Gas Storage Facility, which is located by Porter Ranch. That facility is now shut down while safety inspections are being conducted, but hopefully will be open again soon. This facility is very important to the region. It provides natural gas for 17 power plants that are located across the Southland. Without natural gas coming from this facility, those power plants may not get enough fuel to generate electricity. And if that occurs, rolling blackouts across the region could happen. With an electric reliability of 99.999% over the past 2 years, you know that keeping the lights on is very important to BWP, and it's something that we're very good at. But this situation is different, and it affects not just Burbank, but the entire Southern California region. BWP will be working and coordinating with other utilities to mitigate or avoid rolling blackouts. We'll certainly do everything we can to avoid blackouts, but this situation is bigger than just our service territory. BWP can't do it alone, and we'll need your help, especially during the peak energy hours of 4 to 7 p.m. Please conserve electricity and natural gas. For instance, run appliances like your clothes washer, dryer, and dishwasher in the morning or late evening, and bump up the temperature on your AC a few degrees. We know that you will want as much advance notice as possible should rolling blackouts occur. The good news is that the City of Burbank has an emergency contact system called readyburbank.org. Please jot that website address down now and take just 5 minutes to go online and sign up for alerts. If there's a likelihood of a blackout, we'll send you a short message to keep you informed. When you sign up, you'll pick the best way or ways for us to contact you. We'll be sending out email, phone, and text messages for your convenience. Again, that web address is readyburbank.org. Please sign up. If you don't, we may not be able to alert you to rolling electricity blackouts. In addition to signing up for emergency alerts, you should also be prepared in the event the lights go out. Here are 4 easy tips. Keep a working flashlight and extra batteries handy. If an outage hits, turn off and unplug electrical equipment to help prevent a surge when the power comes back on. Turn off all lights except for one so that you'll know when power has been restored. And keep refrigerator doors closed as much as possible. You can read these stories and more in this issue of Currents, available online at burbankwaterandpower.com or perhaps sitting in your home right now. Until next time, I'm Jeanette Meyer with BWP, wishing you a very happy summer.
Thank you, Jeanette. Now, if you didn't get a copy of Currents or you just want to check it out, go to burbankca.gov and click on the tab for BWP and then type Currents in the search box. Well, Johnny Carson Park is back open after a major overhaul. The grand reopening was the subject of a recent mayor's show. Here's a sneak peek.
You know, this is a result of people working together. Obviously, the Parks Board working with the City Council, working with staff, and working with the community. The community was a very big component of this final product.
Yeah, I think, like you say, the community members that were involved in the planning, you know, I'm sure shared it with everybody else, and there really was a buy-in. You know, it was kind of similar to what we did with the skate park several years ago, where we had the community meetings, and I think that really makes the people here in Burbank feel that, you know, they do have a say, and we value what they say, and I think that was wonderful.
The Mayor's Show is broadcast on the Burbank channel and is available on demand, just like every story you see within this show. If you'd like to watch again or share with someone you know, just go to the city's website, burbankca.gov, where you can watch it on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.